Welcome back. A Homeland Security task force, take a look at that, seizing nearly 4 tons of methamphetamine out in San Diego this week. It happened at a border checkpoint. The 3 men who are charged in the incident, all in the U.S. legally, according to government records. One a felon convicted of spousal battery, false imprisonment. Let's bring in Tricia McLaughlin, DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs. Tricia, I mean, I'm not an expert, but that looks like a lot of drugs.
That's a lot of drugs, and that's a lot of drugs off of our streets and out of American communities. But Jillian, I have to say, this underscores why it is so important that border crossings are down to historic lows under President Trump and Secretary Noem's leadership, because our Border Patrol agents aren't stuck at processing facilities bringing people into the interior of our country. Instead, they're actually out on the field, stopping cartels, stopping these CCP-backed groups who are trying to bring illicit drugs into our country. Actually, earlier today, President Sheinbaum of Mexico announced that fentanyl trafficking was down 40% since President Trump took office. Think of the number of families that's saving, the number of lives that's saving in this country.
We're getting brand new reporting into the newsroom now. There is chatter that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is headed back to the U.S. now to face criminal charges. The man who the Supreme Court determined was, wrongfully deported and sent to El Salvador. What can you tell us?
Jillian, I'm not going to get ahead of the Department of Justice or ahead of the Attorney General, but what I will say is that we have been saying for months at the Department of Homeland Security is that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is not some innocent Maryland father, as the media had liked to portray him. He is an MS-13 gang member. He was involved in human trafficking. He was involved in labor trafficking. And by his own wife's testimony, he also is a wife beater. This is not somebody that we want in our country. He is from El Salvador, and that is where he should end up. But I'll leave it to the Department of Justice to announce anything further at this time.
Okay, let's go back to the drug bust for a second. Talk to us about how you guys kind of does this something that just unfolds in real time and agents have to deal with it? Or is it something that you kind of prepare for and strategize over for a long time before you execute?
Our Border Patrol agents are experts in this. They know the signs, they know what they're looking for. And we also have strategies as far as from an investigative standpoint that, of course, I cannot get ahead of. But I mean, San Diego is one of the busiest ports of entry we have in this country. And we see this was our second largest meth bust in American history. So I think that Americans can be incredibly proud of our Border Patrol agents. And we're seeing each and every day the fact that these politicians and the media go out of their way to vilify our law enforcement. We're seeing a major uptick in assaults against ICE enforcement officers and even Border Patrol. It's disgusting. It's wrong. And these are law enforcement agents that we should be incredibly proud of. They are cleaning up American streets and making sure that these lethal drugs don't impact our children and don't impact American communities.
Real quick, what do you say about this push to get ICE agents to unmask while they're executing detentions like the one on our screen right now?
I think Hakeem Jeffries and AOC and Tim Walz are giving really a hall pass to these violent activists who are trying to dox our ICE enforcement agents. As I said before, our ICE officers are facing a 400% increase in violent assaults against them. These men and women are on the front lines, risking their lives each and every day to get vicious gangs, to get murders, to get rapists off of our streets. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud to stand with them, and the American people do too. This is gutter politics that Hakeem Jeffries is trying to play here.
All right, Tricia, we're going to let you go. Thank you for taking time with us on this busy day.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.